everybody, welcome to Healing with Love. Thank you so much for joining me. So today I decided to do a twin flame reading. I haven't done one in a very long time, so I wanted to do one, and I haven't done it because I think a lot of people are taking they're misconstruing what the twin flame journey is, and that's kind of turned me off to posting about it. But I was almost guided to say that it doesn't matter if other people are misconstruing it, if we know what the true meaning of it is. So, as we know, it is the left and the right brain in unison, coming together, right? No more separation, working the full brain. So as we know, the left brain being the masculine, the right brain being the feminine, and then working together creates the union, the marriage of the sun and moon, the marriage of the left and the right side of the brain. But it's also definitely about, partnership, right? The partnership of our twin flame out there. So this is going to be a reading about that. It's a pick a card, but it's also a collective reading, as you guys always know, because we are all aspects of them. But you can pick whichever row you want. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, but it's going to be one whole reading, okay? So I'm going to do a quick shuffle for you guys, show you the shuffle part, and then we're gonna start the reading. Timestamps listed below. So I had to remove the original sound simply because I had the music in the background, so as not to deal with any of the YouTube restrictions. Anywho, I really didn't do much. You guys can fast forward the timestamps are listed below, but like I said, I was just pointing and very excited at some of the cards and how the music was aligning with it. So nothing much to see here. If you enjoy the shuffling, feel free to continue watching. If not, once again, timestamps listed below. Okay, so we're going to begin. We've got the first row, the second row, the third row. I'm going to begin with the songs you know what? Actually, I'm going to begin with the charms because last time I forgot on the 222 reading. So I'm going to start with the charms. So today I found this little white, it's like a little white ball. It reminds me of the crown chakra, seeing it. And anytime if I find like marbles or spheres, they always represent Merlin to me, so magic, which I love that we've got Archangel Standoff on here who looks very magical. He looks very much like Merlin. So that's very nice synchronicity. So we got crown chakra activation, realizing I am you and you are me. We do have a lot of white. Even the white feather over here. So protection, purity, purification, right? Okay, I found it looks gold, so it's a greenish, lime green color. So we've got the sacral and the solar plexus and the heart chakra. color with gold. So I'm seeing Christ consciousness energy. Transformation. The dragonfly always represents to me the spiritual awakening, the spiritual transformation. Once you awaken, you cannot go back to your old way of being, to the old people, old things, old relationships. It's just impossible, because now you're vibrating at a higher rate, higher frequency. So there is an anecdote or a little story that I shared on my Instagram, and it was about the dragonfly. How do they start off? They start off as water bugs. So their story is very similar to the caterpillars, right? So the difference is the butterfly couldn't actually come and see the caterpillars. The dragonfly can't see the water bug. So the water bug, there's a story that they all came together, and they kept noticing that a lot of the water bugs were just disappearing. Where did they go? And so they all made a pact that when one of the water bugs left, that they would come back and tell everybody where everybody went. Now, one of the water bugs eventually transformed into a dragonfly, and he was vibrating so high he could no longer go back into the water. Anytime he tried to go back into the water to see his friends, he couldn't, because he hit the resistance of the water. But he can see them from above on a nice clear water day. He can see them swimming around, but he couldn't talk to them, but he did watch them. So it's almost like being watched by your guardian angels. Like, even though you can't see them, they can see you. They're watching you. And so the Christ consciousness gold energy, that's that higher consciousness energy, the 33 enlightenment, right? And so this is a great number about a spiritual rebirth, a spiritual transformation. And then what's interesting, okay, this thing that I found, it almost looks like a microscope, like somebody's doing microscope work. I don't know what it is. I think it's like a Lego of some sort, or a toy, you know. There's a few things. It looks like Short Circuit, like the movie Short Circuit, Johnny Five. But it also looks like an arm. And what's interesting is one of the songs came through was Oh Superman by Laurie Anderson, and it talks about in your automatic arm, you know, robotic arm. So that's pretty interesting, but it does look like a microscope, and that's telling me to look deeper into something, right? To the root of it, the cause. Okay, then we got, what else I got? Another glow-in-the-dark star, which this is going to be an amazing synchronicity once I'm able to talk about it. I can't talk about it right now, contractually. Okay, I found all these little beads that look like skate wheels. They look like skater wheels. I'm not sure if you can see them. Anyways, they look like skate. My hands are dirty because I was picking all this stuff up and it's dirty. Last time I discussed, yeah, see, look at all the dirt. So I found this bell, right? And it almost looks like a notification bell. So like turning on the notification, but something is ready. The bell is ringing. Saved by the bell. And I think I already talked about these little other crystals that I had found, and the little Chinese coin. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Now we're gonna get to the other stuff. Here we go. So we'll get to the songs next. All right. So you guys are gonna just be blown away by this. Okay. So one of the confirming cards that's in the clarifiers is the rat, and then we got rat here, and now we have another one, rat. So we have 3 rats. Round and Round by Rat. I'm seeing it, and I also when I think of a rat, I think of Michael Jackson and the song Ben. Ben, the two of us may look no more. We both found what we've been looking for. So it reminds me of the song Ben by Michael Jackson. So that's pretty interesting, the name Ben. And Round and Round. Your love will find a way, just give it time. Patience. Round and round. What comes around goes around. I'll tell you why. Dig. And number 2 was Time After Time. So, and that's also like, you know, round and round, time after time. Something that keeps caught up in circles, right? But Round and Round, the lyric that stood out to me was, your love will find a way, just give it time. So leading into time, all the songs all bled into each other, so that was pretty fascinating. So time after time, caught up in circles, secrets, caught up in circles, stolen from deep inside. The clock beats out of time. When you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting time after time. So the guardian angel, right? When you fall, they will catch you. So you are always protected and always taken care of. Okay, but it also tells me about caught up in circles, right? Karmic circles, the repeating of the past, getting into relationships that mirror past relationships and breaking that cycle. Finally having that epiphany and saying, oh my God, okay, I get it. I get why I keep experiencing these types of relationships. I keep repeating the same stuff over and over again because I haven't let go of that karma. I haven't broke the cycle. So this is the time where the cycle is finally being broken, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so number 3, which was awesome because when 3 came out, we got the grounding card came out and the song was Don't Change. And as soon as I pulled this out, the song said, I'm standing here on the ground. And then this card flew out. And you guys will see it in the shuffle portion. But, I mean, I was like, what? The sky above won't fall down. See no evil in all directions. So don't change. And it's interesting because the front of the thing, okay, so we got coral. That it's black coral, and anytime I see coral, I think of Walking Dead. When Rick Grimes says Carl, he says coral. I don't know why that's popping up, but coral. So Carl, the name Carl, the name Ben, the name Carl. What else? And the front of the video for the Don't Change, it had a wiener dog in the front, like a sort of like a wiener dog, like a little thin weenie dog. So I noted those and I screen grabbed that, and I'll throw that in here. But don't change. That's telling me it's like some people don't change. And maybe it's, you're thinking of changing, and it's like, don't change because somebody wants you to change. Keep doing what you're doing. And I think that's a great message because I was watching another reader that I really enjoy, and she was saying how somebody was commenting how they didn't like that she wasn't shuffling on camera because they didn't believe that the cards were coming out that way. And she was shuffling and it was really awkward for her. And I told her, don't change how you're doing because somebody is not comfortable with you or somebody doesn't trust you. You keep doing what you're doing. And the people that are meant to find you are going to have faith in your gifts and your abilities. And they're not going to need the proof that you are shuffling. That's skepticism, right? A lot of people, they're very skeptical. And it's not our job as readers to make you feel less skeptical. That's your responsibility. Okay, so, and it was at 333. So communication, creativity, joy. It's the master number of communication. So I'm seeing communication. I'm seeing self-expression, creativity, okay, and balance. Okay, the Holy Trinity. Mind, body, spirit. The Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, etc. Okay, and then we got number 4. Got me like, oh my God, I'm so in love. I found you finally, and let me go, by Usher. So it's called Oh My God by Usher, and the lyric, I found you finally. Like, there's so many ways to love you. Got me like, oh my God. Okay, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm horrible there. Anyways, but you guys know that song. It's kind of popular, an older song. But I found you finally. That's the message that I'm hearing. I found you finally. Okay, the next song, number 5, was Found You by Casbo. Another song about finding you. 2 different songs about finding you back to back. And the lyric says, I found you finally. Found you finally. So I'm so glad I found you. 'Cause I'm so glad I found you. I didn't have to. I'm so glad I found you. Okay, and that was at 344. I don't know why I needed to reference that, but master number 44, building solid foundations for the future. So maybe you found somebody that you can build that solid foundation with. Build this, maybe a partnership, whether this is business, love, friendships, etc. You found those people that you can build with now. Okay, number 6. Thank You for the Venom by My Chemical Romance. So give me all your poison, and give me all your pills, and give me all your hopeless hearts and make me ill. You're running after something that you'll never kill. If this is what you want, then fire at will. So, keep a gun in the bunker, game it, hallelujah, lock and load. Anyway. I'll never make you leave. I'll wear it on my sleeve. Give me a reason to believe. So this is about going for it, right? If this is what you want, go after it. Fire at will. And it's also like, saying wearing it on my sleeve. What do you wear on your sleeve? You wear your love on your sleeve. You're able to communicate with somebody and tell them how you feel. You love them. You want the world to know, because it's that time, right? Because a lot of communication cards are coming through. Throat chakra. And My Chemical Romance is also about addiction, right? So he says, give me all your poison, give me all your pills. Like, we're done with this shit, right? We don't need that anymore. A lot of people have a chemical romance. And I pray that they, if it's affecting their life in a negative way, that they find ways to overcome, to surrender. So we got the surrender card, the union energy. Okay, then number 7 was Somebody's Baby by Jackson Brown. She's gotta be somebody's baby. Whoa. That's about, there's a person that is so amazing and so awesome that they gotta be with somebody, right? There's no way they're single, but chances are that a person that a lot of people that are very high vibrational, they don't settle. So a lot of people are single. I know a lot of my friends that are like super high vibe. A lot of them are single because they're not settling anymore. So you'll never know if the person is single unless you ask, right? Okay, the next song was Exit Music by Radiohead, off the album OK Computer. So I'm seeing OK Computer as like OK Cupid, like the dating site for some reason, but I'm also seeing it as the state Oklahoma. Their license plate, if anybody's curious, is Oklahoma is okay. Just thought I'd share that. Anyways, the lyric that stood out to me is "We Are One." So that makes a lot of that connects very well with the little white orb that I found, the crown chakra. And we do have a lot of crown chakra stuff. Look at all this crown chakra. So a lot of crown chakra activation is happening for a lot of you. You probably are feeling your crown tingling like crazy. Like almost feels itchy. Like you have maybe it feels like you have lice. It's like, why is my head itching? Okay, so the final song was "Oh Superman" by Laurie Anderson, In Your Automatic Arms. What's interesting is because Superman also came through in my 222 reading that I just did on a couple days ago. So the Superman, a hero, somebody who is here, a humanitarian. When I think of a Superman, I think that a lot of us light workers are superheroes, and we all have our own superpowers, whether that's our sixth sense or our deep empathy, or healing hands, our ESP, we're able to remote view. We all have these special gifts and abilities, right? So we are all superhuman in that sense. But I'm seeing Superman, like maybe somebody is into that, but I'm also seeing like what's Superman has a kryptonite. And what's interesting is we had something in the last in the 222 reading where Archangel Gabriel was holding, or was it Raphael? Archangel Raphael was holding a big green sphere like this, and how I'm thinking about it, it reminds me of kryptonite. It was like kryptonite, but it's actually, I think it's more like emerald here. Okay, so that's the songs. Yay! We got through it, guys. We did it. I mean, that's my favorite part. If I could just do the songs, that would be fantastic. So if you guys are interested in maybe just a music oracle, you know, I would probably do those more often, as they are less, it's less work for me. You know, I love music, so. Okay, so we're going to begin. If you picked the top row, this is a, you know, this is a collective reading, as I always say. So it all goes together because we are all one. So this is your left brain, your right brain, and your brain in union, right? So you're the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the union energy. So if you don't subscribe to the twin flame theory, think of it as left and right brain. Okay? So if you picked this little Mr. Papa Smurf holding his beautiful rose quartz, and look at Papa Smurf, rose quartz. So awesome. Is Papa Smurf a Nephilim? Because he's blue. Did anybody ever think about that? Has anybody ever thought about that? Anywho, okay, we're gonna begin. So, oh yeah, that goes over here. We've got the wishing well, kiss and tell, do 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 do. Terrence Trent D'Arby. Do. I can't whistle. Okay, wishing well, which is fascinating because one of the other cards has a wishing well. One of the clarifiers is a wishing well. Okay, so 8, 12, so the number 3, another 3 here. This is all about creativity, communication, so seeing money coming in via your creative projects, okay? So, oh my gosh, here's the rat, guys. Look at that. So something's working against you behind your back. In this case, you are divinely protected, right? This is not coming through for me in that way, and because your wishes are coming true. Maybe there's somebody who doesn't want your wishes to come true. They're like, meh. So there's somebody in the back that's like whispering in your ear, like, no, that's not a good idea, because they have their own karma or whatever with that, right? Whether it's jealousy or whether they're just the way they see things. Some people don't want to see people happy, you know, so they're gonna throw in their 2 cents from things that have happened, let's say, you know, 20 years ago. You know, if somebody was talking to me about somebody from 20 years ago, I'd say, well, maybe they changed, they're a different person now, right? I'm not sure why that's popping up. See, because I'm seeing the mask, so like maybe the mask is off now and they are, you know. But I'm also seeing it as like people wearing masks. They don't have your best interest at heart. So it's best to just forgive them and move on. So anyways, and the rat, you know, let's take the rat itself, right? It reminds me of the movie Ben. The two of us may look no more. So Ben is coming through again, wishing well. When I think of the rats, you know, I'd say they're one of the main reasons that humanity has achieved so much in science, because the rats, we use the lab rats, and they have a very close, you know, there's some sort of close genetics to humans where they're able to use the rats for studies, which, it's so sad. I've seen some of these studies and it's horrific, and I could start crying right now just to even talk about it. So I'm not going to talk about it because I know that I will cry. But the trauma that us humans do in the name of science to these beautiful creatures is heartbreaking. And anyway, I'm just going to move on with what the wishing well says. Desire is the sacred impulse for life. Feel it, but let go of all attachments to ownership. So if you've made a wish, let go of the attachment to whether you're going to get it or not. Just know that you will, and just kind of feel it like it's already yours, right? This is the art of manifestation. Instant manifestation is just believing that it's yours. Oh, and look at, there's a little bunny going across. Let him go. Oh, I can't. I wish I could turn my camera. But anyways, there's a little bunny going across. 2 bunnies going across. Anywho, desire is the most important impulse for creating life. Now you're seeing the relationship between desire and inspiration. And sensing that moment of truth when you feel the inception of new life. It is an aha moment when everything makes sense. Yes, so I would keep talking about the crown chakra, those aha moments, the I get it. Like, oh well, I didn't get why that happened before, but I get it now. Perhaps you recognize a soulmate. Or are conceiving a baby or an idea. The Wish and Will card awakens you to the presence of unseen forces that enable new beginnings. Divine intelligence activates the field of possibilities where new life is co-created in a magical way. Neither you nor anyone else can know how or why this happens. It just does. To that end, you can't control the process of growth. Rather, you must step aside to be a channel for higher forces and relinquish any attachment to how this new creation should appear. Or when. So patience is key. Form your intention and take action by dropping the coin into the wishing well. Then trust in spirit. Prepare to be amazed. Oh my goodness. Yes, guys. So for some reason, I had the coin, the Chinese coin here, and a penny. Isn't that crazy? I don't know why they were in there. I found those last time. Okay, so the wishing well. So look at all the wishes coming true. The transformation, the alchemy, the alchemy. Look at the gold is turning into beautiful butterflies. Okay, wishing well. Wishing well, kiss and tell. Okay, so we got the throat chakra, which is, the number 5. It's all about freedom. It's all about adventure. It's transformation. It is change. But mostly for this thing here, this card, it's self-expression. The freedom to express yourself however you want, but also to remember that in the process of expressing yourself, kindness and tactfulness is key, because truth without kindness or tact is just cruelty. So we got the bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Oh my gosh. Okay. I love that this came through with the rat earlier, because this is talking about people that are working against you. To speak up, to be able to speak up for yourself and say, hey, this is my life. I want to do what I want to do, and I'm going to do what I want to do. It's all up to me. So don't be stubborn in your communication. Maybe you've been wanting to apologize to somebody, because I do see here we have rose quartz, which is about forgiveness, and over here we have another forgiveness card. We have 2 forgiveness cards, and we have leaping in love. There's just a lot of stuff going on here, but a lot of synchronicities. So yeah, so I'm seeing the expression, communicating yourself, don't back down. We got rose quartz here, and I love this because it's mirroring the feminine. Same colors, those pastel colors. So I'm seeing the higher throat chakra and the higher heart chakra waking up for both of them. Their higher heart chakra, their compassion, their forgiveness, their forgiving, they're becoming compassionate. They're reminiscing about old times and seeing things with new eyes. So like before, where they were the victim, now they're understanding why they had to go through those experiences, right? Like, oh, okay, I understand why I had to have that kind of parent, or I understand why I had to date that person who was horrible. Like, I understand why that friend stabbed me in the back. I understand now, because it was all part of the process of a learning lesson. And it's number 7. So 7 is all about forgiveness. And look at, here it is again, forgiveness. So we got 3 forgiveness cards, and forgiveness, and it's also about compassion. It's about understanding, empathy, right? But it's also about meditation, going inward. So, and it's self-love. So maybe it's time to start communicating self-love to yourself, looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you are worthy of love, right? And then we got the beautiful emerald. So look at this, is fascinating. So I have I can't pronounce the name of her brand, Vesuvian or something like that, Vesuvian jewelry. But my friend Jamie, she has this beautiful jewelry, and I literally just posted it today. And it's this beautiful helix earring. And so I went on her website and I saw this necklace, or these earrings that I really liked. And they were rose quartz and emerald. And I was like, I gotta get those. And here they are. Anywho, so compassion and forgiveness. So like I'm saying, you have to start having compassion and forgiveness for the past. A lot of people like to hold on to it and say, oh no, I'm not fucking forgiving. Excuse my French. I'm not forgiving them. They hurt me. They did this. They did that. Because that's still the victim mode. It's not. It's no longer empowerment. It's not empowering. You can still have been victimized, but be empowered by it. Like, learn the lesson from it, right? Okay. So moving on. And this is also telling me that a lot of heart chakra activity is happening. So the masculine might be feeling a lot of anxiety, like the heart feeling like it's out of its chest, like the anxious energy, and a lot of throat issues. So maybe like a lot of throat activity happening, whether it's a lot of phlegm or just coughing, a lot of coughing. Okay, so we got, I love this. So we got Shekinah, and initially I thought it said Shanika, but it says Shekinah, sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Yes, expression, self-expression. The throat chakra over here talking about expressing your gifts, right? And I love that she's got the dove here. So it's about peace, right? Finding that peace within you. She's gorgeous. Sacred self. And then it says, you have special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and heaven are watched over by angels. So I'm seeing pets. Maybe you have pets, or somebody that you are close to has pets that they're very close to. But Yvonne. And I love it because she's got a cloak on. She's wearing like this, like her wings are actually peacock wings. If you look closely, they're little peacocks. And I literally have been pulling out peacocks for the past couple days. And peacocks remind me of not only celebration and joy, but they remind me of intuition, right? Your third eye, or all eyes on you. The eyes got your back. I'm also seeing it as showing your wild side, your colorful side, right? Okay, and then we got leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action, which I love because we got leaping in love. So maybe you need to take a leap in love, right? You need to express yourself, express your emotions, express your love. Okay, so let's see what Shekinah says. Okay, oh my goodness, rainbow! So the most difficult part of the situation is over. And I love that because we got a rainbow. Where is the rainbow? Oh, it's on the baobab tree. Oh, look at, we got three rainbows. So wishes fulfilled. Look at that, 3 rainbows. Boom, boom, boom. 3 rainbows. Probably more. I gotta finish going through the cards. So Shekinah is the twin flame of the Holy Spirit. It is the female aspect of the God particle or creation energy. She is more of an essence than a being, but has the ability to show herself in ways that we will understand. She is acknowledged in the sacred teachings of Judaism and also called the Sophia of Christ in the Gnostic Gospels. She is a powerful female voice of spirit who is here to bring about equality and to help the world move on from male-only image of God. She reminds us that God is all-loving and all-accepting. Whenever she appears in a reading, she points out the change makers, the love creators, the gift sharers of the world, who are here to unite all hearts around the world. Don't feel the need to hold back or dampen your spirit. This is a time to celebrate. There is a feeling of dance and joy around you at this time as you fully recognize your splendor. You are a sacred being who defies gravity every day just by being alive and brings a sense of balance and equality to the world. Beautiful. And then we got Iyani, the leap of faith. But this says the most difficult part of the situation is over. So rainbows, somewhere over the rainbow. Iyani. Eagle. Oh my God, look at, here's another eagle. Look at that. Triumph over troubles. Right? Triumph over troubles. The most difficult part of the situation is over. So look at that whole backstabbing person or whatever, that rat energy is done. Right? We're moving into this new beautiful unity energy. And the eagles, you know, she's flying. Look at, she's flying and the eagle's flying. So I'm seeing you flying. Procrastinating about your dreams won't make them go away. Neither will it make them happen. Indecision is the death of the soul's burning passion to improve, grow, and learn. Don't worry about making a wrong decision. Instead, worry about making no decision at all. Then take the time to pray, meditate, investigate, research, go on nature walks, and make the decision. So your dream will come true. Your chosen path is the right path for you. Heaven supports you fully on your mission. Your material needs will be taken care of. Take action step toward the realization of your dreams. Break your dream into achievable baby steps so that it's easier to start and keep going. I love that. because I was just talking to my friend about baby steps, moving things forward, and having a hard time doing it. And she's like, baby steps, but look at, there's wings. Look at all these wings. Look at wings, like Paul McCartney over here, wings. Flying, lots of flying. There's lots of flying here. There's lots of angel energy, lots of wings. The dove, the peace, not Michael Jackson, Prince. I'm seeing Prince here and he's got a Merkaba on his chest there. I am conscious, I am love. I would die for you, yeah, darling, if you want me to, you. Ooh. Okay, and then look at, we got another eagle over here. Seize opportunities courageously, right? Look beyond delusions, right? I mean, look at the even though it's a mirror, which is interesting because we've got 2 reflection cards. So this is mirroring the feminine over here. He's looking in the mirror, but really, there's not 2 of them there. The mirror there is just a reflection. It's just an illusion. It's not real. He's the real deal. So though there may be other people out there that look like him, or that, you know, sound like him, they're not him. He's one of a kind. So looking beyond the illusion. And then we got the baobab tree, another rainbow. Look at all these rainbows. I'm just in awe. So the baobab tree is all about fertility, right? It almost reminds me of the giving tree. The baobab tree just gives and gives and gives. It doesn't ever ask for anything in return. And it's another 3. So we got 333. You know, the 33, the master number of enlightenment. So definitely seeing that this masculine energy is becoming enlightened. They're really stepping into it. And I'm seeing the roots, right? I'm seeing the roots. And it looks like it's 2, split in 2. Like you see how it's split in 2, almost like the twin flames that were splitting 2. But even though they're split in 2, they're still connected at the root. Beautiful. Okay, so seize opportunities courageously. I would die for. I actually want to see what the eagle has to say. I don't think I even pulled any cards because I wasn't gonna. Oh, look at it, opened up to the dove. As the other one had the dove. Whoa! A, B, C, D, E. I mean, I wasn't gonna read it, but this is the card of the visionary who focuses with clarity and awareness on the objective. You are advised to be very clear about what you want. Yes! Focus, clear intent, clear focus, like Diana, focused intent. Wow, okay, so I was going to talk about it. I will talk about it when I get to the feminine energy as well, but on the 222, when I was putting all my cards away, there was 3 different focused intention cards at the bottom of the decks. So that I noted that, because there were the Diana cards. So, and here it is again. Amazing. So be watchful and aware of everything that is happening. Remain motivated so that when you are ready for action, you will move fearlessly and tenaciously. Treat challenges and seeming setbacks as opportunities to raise your game. So be aware of your own divine splendor. Beautiful. And like I always say, the eagles, they represent freedom. We have a lot of 555 here, so a lot of freedom coming. And it also represents to me the third eye, or not your third eye, but just higher intuition, higher knowledge, higher wisdom. Because you're able to fly above everybody and look down, and I'm not saying you're looking down on them, but you're able to see things from a higher perspective. You know, you're able to zoom out, but you're also able to zoom in, like the microscope, or the little microscope that I found, right? Okay, moving on. We've got Archangel Michael also representing the throat chakra and the moon. Take note of your intuitive messages. As I was talking about, exact same thing here with the eagle, right? You're very intuitive, and you know, and it's time for you to communicate your intuition, right? You have a divine connection with spirit. We got this Archangel Michael here, which also tells me you're divinely protected, which has been a theme here. So I think the twin flames are all have under this divine protection, this bubble of protection. But Archangel Michael is the twin flame guardian. So he watches over the twin flames. He unites them. He protects them. He's got the sword of truth, and only truth can be... only if you come from a true place in your heart can you connect to Archangel Michael. Channeling wise, right? I mean, anybody can call on Michael for protection, but I'm talking about like to connect to him. You know, he's the bullshit detector. He will call you out on your bullshit. So I love that. And, you know, he is the throat chakra, representing the throat chakra, self-expression. So I love we got the moon here, because the moon usually represents things that are hidden. So hidden knowledge, hidden wisdom, which was interesting because one of the songs that came through time after time, secrets stolen from deep inside. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. So take note of intuitive messages. I'm also seeing cycles, which is interesting because down here we got the rabbit, which also represents rhythms and cycles. So I'm seeing rhythm, a rhythm cycle, a drum, music. I'm seeing like music, drum, guitar, like the whole shenanigans. Okay, let's see. We got moon. Yes, look at protected from negative forces beyond your control. As we were talking about over here, these people, these rats, and I don't like to call, you know, people rats, because rats are actually amazing creatures. So I'm just gonna say these a-holes that are working against you, you're protected. You're divinely protected. So you don't have to worry about them. Like if you are, stop worrying about them, because it doesn't matter. So here we go, and it's a full moon illuminating the dark. Protected from negative forces. And I'm hearing that song by No Doubt. I'm walking into spider webs. Leave a message and I'll call you back. Use your intuition. Practice discernment. See through illusions and blockages. Yes! Where's the illusion card? Here it is. You're able to see through illusions, right? A lot of conspiracy theories and stuff are illusions that are keeping, you know, they're like that mirror right there. They're showing you something, but it's not real. And this is why your intuition is very good. It's telling you to tap into your own intuition to see the truth. Lunar energies are surrounding your life, allowing you to understand what is standing in your way. Not everything is as it seems, and you're being guided to use your discernment. When the moon appears, intuitive or psychic urges are increased. So take note of any feelings arising at this time. So listen to your intuition. What other people are telling you is not, that is their truth. Your intuition is telling you one thing, right? Like, you know, I have some friends that have, you know, I always tell people, your karma with a certain person is your karma with that person. You know, they could have been a good person to somebody else. Just because they were a bad person to you doesn't necessarily mean that everybody has to hate them. That's just your karma. And I think a lot of people forget that, especially with this cancel culture and stuff like that, that sometimes a person's karma with a certain person is it's a personal thing. It's a personal experience. But sometimes it's a big thing, right? It's a, you know, it's a huge thing, but it's all subjective. You know, the person's pain is valid. It's a valid experience. The moon shines her light on all that has been kept in the dark. So ask yourself if you are avoiding anything or refusing to see something or of importance. If so, it could be holding you in the shadows when your destiny is to be in the light. If this card appears when you feel someone isn't being completely real with you, know that their intentions will be revealed to you. The moon has no secrets. She reveals all. Booyah. And yes, and the moon has no secrets, reveals all. And so look at Archangel Michael, also the truth, right? Oh, let's go put this back up. Yeah. Got a lot of great cards here. Okay, here we go. We're getting, wow, how long is this video? Okay, let's just get to it. Okay, I was getting real nervous because it's long. Okay, unity, number 5, another transformation, freedom, adventure, Archangel Sandalphon, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Unity, anytime I think of unity, it always reminds me of 311, the Unity Tour. Okay, so working in groups enriches you right now. You drew this card because it's time for you to expand your circle of friends or join a group. For example, you may want to enroll in school or become part of a spiritual organization. This is also an optimal time to make friends with supportive new people who have integrity and strong moral compass. Yes, Archangel Michael, truth. Only people who have a strong moral compasses. No more gossip. No more judgments, you know. You need people that vibe at your level. It's also time to question and review any rules, restrictions, or limited beliefs that have been placed around your current situation by you or by others, to make sure that they're fair to everyone involved. This can lift any previous blocks to the manifestation of your goals. Additional meanings of this card: exports or mentors, the search for the meaning in life, having faith in a group of people, schools, and spiritual institutions. Sandalphon is the archangel who delivers prayers from earth to heaven. Call upon him to increase your faith and your commitment to your dreams and goals. Beautiful. I love it. And I love it. He's got all the religions in the bubble, right? He's got, Christianity, we've got Judaism, we've got Buddhism, we've got every religion is here, and they're all protected in their own little bubble, right? But it's about uniting them all as one. No more separation, because separation is an illusion, right? And he's got the staff of wisdom right there. He holds the knowledge, he holds the wisdom, he sees the truth. Eternal life. Beautiful. I love his the artwork all over his pants. His pants. Now we're gonna get to the final cards up here for them. So relationship changes. We're seeing some relationship changes. A new beginning, a new spiritual relationship change, because we got the number 11, and to me that is all about intuition, the inspiring leader. So I'm seeing relationship changes with friendships, love partnerships, family. I'm seeing it's changing, and it's going to be a new beginning, a new spiritual rebirth. Okay, so we got that, and I'm seeing communication, right? You're going to be communicating your needs. So you're going to be taught, either you're going to cut people off, or you're going to talk to them and let them know your new healthy boundaries. But I'm seeing the communication happening. Forgiveness as well, because I'm seeing the teal color to me represents Archangel Mary, and that Archangel Mary is all about compassion and forgiveness. So we do have a lot of forgiveness cards here. So here we go. We got 7-Eleven, 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 back down, little Joe. I picked up the cash flow. Then we played bones. Now I'm yelling domino. Today was a good day. Leaping in love. I love this. I love this. What in the jumping Jehoshaphat's? I know that I had the booklet for this. I just cannot seem to find it right now. But in the process of looking for the booklet, I found something else that I was looking for, but I did find the booklet too. So, okay, I needed to, just because I wanted to see what the animal was for the rose quartz. It's dog. The animal totem is a dog, which is interesting because we did have a lot of dog coming through, right? The dog came through with the rat, the song, Don't Change, right? Oh, hi, Frankie. Oh, hi, Frankie. You want to come up? Oh, come on now. Speaking of the dog, here she is, representing the heart chakra. Okay, Mama. Oh, she's such a good girl. That's my sweet girl. Okay, here we go. So, this is going to be a tough one to edit. So we got Leaping in Love. And what's interesting, what came out with Leaping in Love is Vulture. Down to the wire, I wanted water, but I walked through the fire. If this is what it takes to take me even higher, then I'll come through like I do when the world keeps testing me, testing me, testing me. Vultures by John Mayer came through. But it says depression, anxiety, worrying that someone is against you. And that's not trusting love, right? So in leaping in love, so a lot of people, they don't want to get in relationships because they feel they're going to get hurt, or is this a good idea, or this, whatever. That worry, you manifest that into reality, into your next relationship. So it's about letting go and leaping in love. And this came through over here with someone working against you behind your back. I think this is just an illusion. I think you think that that's what's happening, and that's not happening at all. That's what I'm getting. Because your wish is coming true. You've wished for something, and now that it's coming into your reality, you're almost like, oh, it's too good to be true. That can't be real. No. I don't believe it. So anyway, 7 is all about introspection, truth, forgiveness, right? So it's about going, whoa, I just got really dizzy. Like, I almost felt like I was about to faint. That is just Give me a second to drink some water. That has never happened to me while I'm doing a reading. It almost was as if everything just went upside down for a minute. That was just very, very strange. Whoa, it was like almost like a feeling of vertigo. But worse, like, I can't explain it. Anywho. Okay, so leaping in love, and look at, see the ring? I keep seeing a ring. So the ring is, represents commitment, right? Trust, the ring of trust, right? But it's also the snake that eats the tail, right? Repeating things over and over, and it's like it's time to break the cycle and take a leap into love. Okay, so then we got another one. So maybe you need to forgive the past, like past relationships that have hurt you, or past things. Like it's time for forgiveness, right? And I love this. Okay, so we were talking about Ben, the song from Michael Jackson, and this card always looks like Michael Jackson to me. Look at that. Tell me that's not Michael Jackson. I hope that's focusing. Anyway, he always looks like Michael Jackson to me. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. Yes, your wishes are coming true. Keep focused intent on that, right? And then leap of faith over here. Look at that. So we had leaping in love, leap of faith. So something's telling you to take a leap of faith. Whether it's in a relationship, a partnership, a commitment of some sort, a business commitment, something. It's asking you to take a leap of faith. And then finally, look at more wings. Look at all, there's so many wings here. So many wings. What am I seeing? Chicken wings? Like, so many wings. Here we go. Vibration. Your vibration is being raised to higher levels. You are connected to cosmic intelligence. Yes, so I was talking about that the crown chakra is opening up and connecting with a lot of you. And you guys are seeing that we are all one, that unity energy, right? Coming together. If it's separating us, it's not bringing us together. So, like politics and sports and all that stuff, right? It's kind of like pits people against each other. Us against them, always, since the dawn of man, and it's time to step out of that, right? Okay, beautiful reading for the masculine energy. Now we're going to move on to the feminine energy. Okay, oh, wow, okay, so look at that, commitment. This is my repeating word on Instagram. If you guys watched my Instagram stories, this was my repeating word. It was in my 222 video. It was after that, another cards. Something about a commitment, and look at a ring. Well, holy shnikes. And she's got a star on her hand. 36, so number 9. The completion of a cycle. So I'm seeing humanitarianism, maybe a humanitarian commitment, or a commitment with somebody with 36 in their chart, 3, 6, or 9 in their chart. But with a commitment to the journey, a spiritual journey, or commitment, partnership, business, right? That came through up here with the masculine commitment as well. Whoa, guys. Whew. This is making me a little, I don't know, dizzy. I don't usually get dizzy. Okay, commitment, 36. 3, 6, 9, damn, we're fine. Get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the walls, till the sweat drip down my balls. Okay, carriage. Till the sweat drips down my undercarriage. A journey, either physical or mental. Look at, so a commitment, a journey, a commitment. And this looks like a marriage carriage. A marriage carriage. This looks like a marriage carriage. All right, a true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mighty, mind and body and soul. This is a good time to make one, a good time to make a commitment, guys. If you've been wanting to make a commitment, this is it. Take my hand, it says. Take my hand. Let's do this together. And it's heart, so love. I'm seeing a love commitment. Before I was trying to say maybe it was a business commitment, maybe it was like a partnership, but I'm seeing a love commitment. Because what's that song that, like, when you make fun of somebody in school, like, here comes love, here comes marriage, here comes so-and-so with the baby carriage. That's what I'm seeing here. Anywho, and a child is a commitment too as well, by the way. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. So, at the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. So, commitments. I was actually talking about this on Facebook today. I don't like relationship commitments. I'm great at. But any other type of commitments, I have a hard time keeping. Like, if somebody invites me to a party or something, I try my best to get out of it. If I have to, like a doctor's appointment, I always cancel and, like, reschedule. Sometimes I don't know, getting in my car, I don't know, something deep-rooted. And I always tend to cancel any type of commitments that I have. So maybe this is, like, also, I get anxiety when I have to go somewhere. Like, I have to go, my heart starts racing. Anyway, I don't know why I threw that in there, but I felt like I needed to. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. So yeah, maybe somebody's like dating somebody and they want a commitment. Like maybe it's just casual and they're like, well, no, I want to take this hand of yours, in marriage. That's for somebody out there. Okay, so moving on. We've got Pearl, purity, creativity, fire. So we got a 3 and a 3 here because to me the creativity is the number 3. So fire agate, creativity. We got the Pearl, purity, which came through over here, the higher heart chakra, the higher throat chakra, the number 33, enlightenment. Spread your wings, number 2, and I love that. See, she's following the light. She's going up the curve. She's not in a corner. It's just a curve, and the only way is up. Right there, number 2. Partnerships. Spread your wings. Here we go. Pearl. I actually want to see what the spirit animal is for Pearl. I love pearls. So pearls, very much like diamonds, are created when the oyster has or the clam or the oyster has. Is it an oyster? Is it a clam? I'm not sure. Anyway, the shell. So what it does is the oyster, the sand gets built up, and of course we all know how the pearl is made, right? Under tremendous pressure, and much like a diamond. Yeah, it's an oyster shell. Typically, the pearl is a hard, round object produced within a living oyster shell. They are highly iridescent, holding the beauty of the moon in their silvery shimmer. In modern times, pearls are rarely natural, usually being cultivated so their shape can be manipulated. Many people do not realize a strand of true, natural, round match pearls sells for $500,000 to $1 million. Yowzas, guys! Okay, I said I wasn't going to read that, but pearl can increase intuition and can be worked with to learn spiritual basis of sexuality and sacred union. Oh, maybe the feminine has to tap into her sexual sacredness. And I love that purity came through because for the masculine energy, I kept talking about purity and how the white was coming through. So there it is. Pearl has entered your life to deliver her message of feminine peace, balance, and trust to your current emotional state and processes. She wants you to be aware of and believe in the cyclic nature of all things. Nothing is forever. All things must change, evolve, and grow. Yes, transformation. Actually, I need to turn this light on because it's dark. Okay, so, anywho, yeah. Take care in that department. Let your feelings be your guide. So it's about trusting your intuition and purity, innocence, feminine, the moon, motherhood. Okay, that's interesting. Commitment. Could be a motherhood commitment. I don't know. Whales and dolphins. It's very ocean. The animal totem is the white cockatoo. Interesting. I would think that the animal totem would have been something from the ocean, but white cockatoo, it is. And fire agate is all about creativity, but it's also about sexual passion. So I'm seeing a lot of sexual energy for the feminine here. Tapping into that sexual energy, letting go of repressed stuff, from whether it's childhood or maybe, you know, shame, guilt from the past. Where are you going, Mama? Wanna get down? Okay, here we go. Getting on to the next. We've got Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. And look at, she's got her awesome, Frankie. She's got her awesome, her arrows, right? She's right on target, and I love it. She's got all this like garland of leaves in her hair. She's gorgeous. Diana is gorgeous. Okay, and then we got Fiona. So we got Diana and Fiona and Freya. So FFD. Fiona, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. I love that. So interesting. I love how the straps create an X here. Releasing an X. I'm also seeing transformation again here. Look at, we got the butterflies. Transformation. Okay, so we got, I'm going to continue with Diana here. I'm just going to get her clarifier. Oh, look at that. The harp. Great happiness. Focused intent on focus on happy things. Think happy thoughts. Your thoughts manifest your reality. So I mean, I've lately been in a pissy mood, so everything's been real pissy around me. But I'm going to start focusing on happiness again because I'm really good at manifesting, and I think you are too. So, and I love that I can't tell if, yeah, it looks like a fish, but the fish has a mouth. It's really creepy looking. A carp? Is it a carp? The carp harp. We got the carp harp over here. Great happiness, strumming, and playing an instrument. The harp is such a beautiful instrument. I've always wanted to learn to play it. Definitely seeing harp energy. I'm also seeing harp as like the weather manipulation that does exist. That is not a conspiracy. That actually does exist. There's an actual website. Okay, yeah. It says to manifest what you're going through, to manifest what you want, you know, you got to have focused intent. And also with like remote viewing and telepathy and all that, it's a lot of focus. Just like with this, it's a lot of focus. I think I read better when I'm not live because I can focus and there's nobody watching me, and that makes me nervous. I'm not sweating. Okay, so then we've got, let's see what the clarifier is for Freya. I love it. Look, another cat. So we have a cat. There. Oh, look, the cat. Look at, she got 2 cats. Holy cow. Right next to each other. So we got Freya. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. So the adventurous sexual side I got over here as well. I think that's what's coming through. Freya is also bold. Friday. Britney Spears. Heartache over what you no longer have. So maybe in the past, you're reflecting on that, right? You're reflecting on the past, of things from the past, because we got the 6 of Earth here, which to me it kind of reminds me, even though that's a victory card, when I think of 6, I think of like love, right? Past love, thinking about the past. And it looks like it's supposed to be a heart being speared, but it looks like a pomegranate. And so take a risk, make a bold life change, appreciate your body, flirt, go have a fun adventure. So maybe it's like you were hurt in the past, and so now it's time to like move forward, right? She's the goddess of fertility. Freya rides in a chariot. Oh my god, a chariot or a carriage pulled by mighty cats across the rainbow bridge connecting heaven and earth, unafraid of her sexual power. Freya teaches us to appreciate our attractiveness and to enjoy ourselves. No wonder then that the day of the week Friday was named in her honor, since this day is associated with the end of the work week and a time for celebration. Celebration, guys. Oh, look at that. Freya. This is all going together. This is beautiful. Focused intent. Okay, moving on. We got the cat. We got the gazelle. The sacred spiral. So this is talking about your intuition, right? Going inward, coming out. The gazelle. I wasn't going to read the gazelle, but I'm going to read it. 14. So 14 is the number 5, which is all about freedom, which mirrors the top one. Is it 14? Yeah, 14. Sacred spiral. So, Gazelle reminds you that today could be an opportunity to release negative energies, maybe even generations of strict discipline, sexual repression, or stifling of your creativity. Oh my God. So yes, this is all going together. The feminine needs to work on letting go of sexual repression from the past, whether this is past lifetimes or in this lifetime, letting go of those things, the shame of their own body, looking in the mirror and saying, I don't look good, wanting to change themselves, and just embracing their sexuality and their beauty and their femininity, right? Embracing it. Oh wait, we're on the Gazelle. There's 2 of them. Twin flames. Beautiful. And so 5 is the freedom of expression. So the freedom to be you, the freedom to express yourself in however which way you see fit, right? Did I forget spread your wings? I did, didn't I? Yeah, okay, I forgot. Before we get into these, even though I'm already here at the Gazelle, I'm going to get over here to spread your wings. Number 2, because this was supposed to go over here and I kind of forgot. It was actually supposed to go over here and I kind of moved it over here. I don't know what happened. Anyway, don't mind me. Spread your wings. Purse. Pay attention to your finances. So, in the sense where it's like you're tightening your purse strings because you feel like you need to keep saving. That came through in the 222 reading. So, pay attention to your finances. Focus on manifesting abundance. Abundance is here. So anyway, keywords: expansion, freedom, oh my God, another freedom card. Sometimes when you think you have all that you could ever want, you realize that you now want something else. Perhaps a relationship has grown a little too restricting, or it's not exciting enough. Or maybe it no longer meets your needs as you've evolved and changed. What will it take to allow you to feel unrestrained and joyful? Listen to your heart. What do you really want? Remember to make any needed changes with love and compassion. It's time to spread your wings and leave a relationship that no longer serves you. Right? Where you can be free to be yourself without, maybe a jealous partner who doesn't want to see you change and evolve. Right? She needs to go into the light, but she can't if something's holding her back, right? Anyway, so pay attention to your finances. I'm seeing a purse with lots of money. Let's take that out of the way. I'm seeing lots of money coming in. I saw that coming up in here too. So, and look at it's right here too. So I'm seeing gifts of money. Gifts of money coming through. And a lot of purple. A lot of purple here. So a lot of crown chakra activity. I love her shawl too. It's like a magenta shawl. Okay, yeah. So that went over here and I kind of messed up that flow. That's okay. Things happen, All right, and then look at resistance. Oh my God, you're resisting this change. Oh Lord, you're resisting the change is what I'm getting immediately. Like, look at, she's like, I want to go against the wind, and the wind's blowing it this way. Like, this is not your direction. Why do you keep forcing this? Why do you keep forcing this? This is not for you, but you keep resisting, right? And it's time to start surrendering is the word. Time to start surrendering. And then we got this beautiful little kitty cat. Be relaxed, independent. And so I'm seeing the Kundalini rising. Here we go. Look at that. Look at the DNA. I'm seeing DNA expansion. It's definitely seeing some DNA expansion. Pretty awesome. So we're going to see what the little cat is all about. And as we know, cats are very intuitive. They're Egyptian stuff. That's why we got Freya here. So we got 2 cats here. And they really absorb negative energy, They say that a lot of cats, they absorb negative energy in weight gain. So if you have a hefty cat, he's probably absorbing all your energy. That's just something I heard. I don't know if it's fact or how that works. But, cats, they originate from Orion, the constellation of enlightenment and wisdom, and are highly evolved 5th dimensional psychic beings. Domestic cats watch over and protect the home where they live, while big cats are watchers and protectors of the planet. They are all healers. So when you receive this card, you're reminded that everything you need to know is already within you. So there's something that you already know, but you keep resisting it. You keep resisting, and this is telling you to stop resisting. Quit resisting. When you are centered and calm, Archangel Raphael connects with you and your psychic and spiritual awareness develops. You spread peace, love, and healing. Being centered in yourself confers protection on you, your home, and your loved ones. As the universe watches over you, it also enables the angelic realms to bring you your heart's desires. So it isn't until you let go of old things can the universe bring you the good, the amazing things, right? Because you're still holding on to this no longer serves you. You're invited to be courageous and independent today and do what is right for you. Remember that if something is for your highest good, it is for the highest good of those around you too. If it's not, if it's not for the highest good, is it good? That's what I'm hearing. Definitely seeing more orange here, more sacral chakra. So that sexuality, dancing, moving that body, right? Getting that body, getting that kundalini energy up. Okay, we got the divine masculine is here coming through. High priest, intend and create. So this goes very much with the Diana card, focused intention, right? Intend and create, focused intent. Let's get her. They go together like peas and carrots, right? We got the Anubis here, representing the afterlife, right? The Egyptians in the afterlife. And then we've got the Merkaba up on top. And then he's got his wing. He's a shapeshifter. He doesn't realize that he can fly, but his true nature is that of the Anubis. And then he's got a Waz scepter in his hand. You know, they're very powerful tools that they hold to connect to the afterlife. He's got all this copper around him for receptivity, right? He even has the cobra on his crown here, representing the Kundalini awakening, right? And then he's clothed in the white purity. So purity has been coming through. Purity came through up here as well. So definitely seeing purity of some sense. So the high priest, the clarifier card is the wall, a misunderstanding. So maybe you have a wall up, right? Or maybe somebody has a wall up and you can't get to, you know, they've been hurt in the past, and so they have a wall up and they've been misunderstanding the feminine. Maybe you've been misunderstood, or you've been misunderstanding somebody, but I think the wall is going to come down eventually. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. You have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with light. You are the bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies toward what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. Beautiful. Okay, so, and then we have playfulness. So once again, this is coming through with the sacral chakra. Playfulness, dance, right? Dancing. When you're dancing, focusing on your manifestation. A lot of, getting that body moving. What exactly is it that you want to bring in? Focus on it. Don't say, I want. That's telling the universe, you don't have it already. Focus just on the word, right? Abundance or love or, honesty, truth, respect. Focus on those words. But I love this. We got the 3 cherubs here. Another 3. So the power of 3. Playfulness, creativity. Tap into your childlike playfulness of creation, right? What did you used to love creating as a child? Tap into that and create. Okay, moving on. We've got 6 of Earth. Gifts of money, time, or effort, a new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off your debt. I love it. I love it. And the scales are getting balanced here. The scales are balanced. Abundance is on its way. The universe loves a grateful heart and rewards gratitude with more abundance. You may be the recipient of this bounty, or you may be the giver. Gifts may be a monetary or take some other form, such as an opportunity, advice, and so forth. New career opportunities present themselves involving those who can be relied upon to be fair and responsible. Promotions, bonuses, and financial rewards are all possible at this time. I love it. Lots of coins. So like I found the Chinese coin over there. So I'm also seeing karma being balanced as well. Karma being balanced here on earth. Everybody is receiving their karma. And it's a beautiful thing. Your karma or your dharma, however you want to see it. If you live in the fear that, you know, what you did in the past is going to come back to haunt you, 99.999% of the time, it had already come back to you and you don't even know it. So you can let it go already. And once you let it go, that's it. The karma is cleared and balanced, right? It takes a lot of self-reflection and retrospect of looking back at the past and saying, oh, that's why I went through that. Okay, because I did this. So that already came back to me. And, you know, it usually comes back to you real quick, like within the, you know, a year to 3 years. Okay, 6 of Earth. So 6, the Lovers, right? The Lover is going to gift you something. Okay, moving on. We've got, love it. So the completion of an old cycle, right? Maybe an old relationship. Maybe you're breaking up with somebody, and you're finally completing that. Or maybe you're finally healing this sexual repression from the past. You're finally healing your money issues that you've had in the past, right? So the completion of that, you know. And then it's 99, you know, the humanitarian as well, having compassion for others, right? The purple color, look at all that purple that was coming through. That purple was coming through, and that reminds me of the crown chakra, right? The third eye. So it's time to start, you know, having compassion in relationships and friendships, and for yourself as well, right? Have compassion for your past and the things that you did that you beat yourself up about, you know? I've done some stuff in my past that I'm not proud of, but guess what? I forgive myself, and I know that who I was then is not who I am now, and I'm able to forgive myself because it's the past. The past doesn't exist anymore. Everything that matters is now. The person that I am at this very moment is what matters. Not the person I was then. Not the person I'll be in the future, but everything that is now. Okay, so 99. 18. Then we got heartbeat, number 49. Number 13, so number 4. 4 is the teacher, learning, maybe and this is the master teacher over here as well. So maybe teaching and learning something about love. Heartbeat. Oh my God, look at victory. Victory in some endeavor. Look at that. So I'm seeing victory here. Okay, so the completion of a cycle. The gift of money. Victory. 6 of Earth. Look at that. Heartbeat. Your heart is as wide open as a dance club on a Saturday night. Remember that old expression your parents used, I love you to the moon and back? That's how you feel about everyone. Enjoy this blissful state of love, sweet love. More is coming too. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. I'm lucky number 13 here. 18, 13, 9, 4. We got 2 reflection cards, guys. 2 of them. Look at, she's crying. You know, reflecting on the past, reflecting on the things, reflecting on herself. She's looking at the reflection of herself in the mirror, and she's seeing somebody different. Like, who is that person? I don't even know who that person is anymore. I love that this blue flower is here. Reminds me of the blue lotus flower, so intuition. And she does have this tear on her eyes, seeing, right? Seeing sadness. But look at, she's transforming. Look at all these butterflies. There are a lot of butterflies in this reading, along with the masculine. So they're marrying each other in the transformation process. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Yes, so maybe, like I kept seeing something about a relationship that needed space, but we're resisting it. We're resisting it because we're holding on too tight. And I keep telling you, giving you that reference where when something's too tight, it just cuts off circulation and then it dies. So, and then it takes a lot of time to heal. Sometimes it doesn't heal. So it's up to you, right? It has to do with your heart, okay? And then the final card is, see all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. Wow. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So this is about looking at people who, you know, like I was saying in my, I don't remember which video it was, but I was talking about how, I think it might have been Dark Night of the Soul, when we see people and we judge them because, oh my God, they are the worst. but maybe look a little bit deeper in yourself and see if maybe you can find a commonality with them, or maybe see them through the eyes of a child, and it's easier to see that why they became the way they were. A lot of the things that people had experienced as children, a lot of these people they have not resolved this trauma. You know, they're the walking wounded. So be very compassionate. Look, we got the compassion card. Be very compassionate towards them on their journey, right? Doesn't mean we have to be around them, but at least have compassion for them. Okay, moving on. Whew. Final row, guys. We're almost done. There we go. Okay, we got the Oregon's Lair. I love this card. This is serious. It's like ice. It looks like it's like almost, it's ice, but it's water, but it's clouds. It's frozen. 19. So number 10, a spiritual rebirth, and I'm seeing a dragon there. So protection. Anytime I see the dragon, I know something's protected. Cold-blooded. You're protected from the cold-blooded. So Oregon's Lair. Let's see what the clarifier is. We've got the funnel, a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So this is the union energy, guys. So, you know, maybe you're divinely protected, right? This whole time, whatever you've been going through right now has been a period of, it's a lesson to be learned, right? I'm also seeing a funnel cake. Funnel. Okay. It says you are always protected and divinely directed. Yes, always protected, divinely directed. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, power is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship. Oh my God, that's what it is. Knowing that you'll be changed forever. Sometimes it's scary, right? That's it. That's what it is. I feel like that because we have the commitment. So maybe like somebody's thinking of getting married or somebody's thinking of starting a new relationship, and it's scary. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is greater value in risk taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. Wow. Beautiful. Okay. The tunnel. The funnel, I mean. Ooh, the tunnel. All right, so we got open up, black coral, light in the darkness, and then, or coral, grounding, hematite. So definitely seeing protection. Look at all the protection cards. These are all protection cards. So you're definitely divinely protected. Look at, even got the guardian angel here and the white eagle, which is interesting. Look at the eagle. A lot of eagle energy, a lot of feathers, a lot of wings. Prosperity. Okay, so let's start with open up. I love it. So she's opening up to somebody. She's finally opening, letting the thing open. Like, look at it's like, it looks like almost like a zipper, or like when you open a sweater or a veil, right? And it's number 4 that came through over here with number 4, building a solid foundation for a future. Keyword: withdrawal, blocks, control, and release. So controlling a situation and releasing the situation, releasing control. Sometimes past sorrow causes you to withdraw, both from your emotions and from other people, as a way of preventing further pain. However, this closing up or shutting down prevents a free flow of energy from and to you, interfering with the ability of the universe to fulfill your desires. When this card appears, it suggests that you may have blocked or closed off your energy field in some way. Have you let sadness or fear prevent you from moving forward into more satisfying, loving relationships? Release this blocking energy by working with affirmation prayers and your spirit guides. The more you open up your energy field, the sooner you will receive what you desire. Also, watch out for the need to control. For relationships to thrive, the energy must be free-flowing. Everyone must have the right to self-expression. When you open yourself up and allow your relationships to grow and evolve. If you're in a relationship where you're constantly being controlled or being, it's time to leave it. And, you know, I've had friends that, you know, reach out to me about relationships, and I tell them what I see, you know, to let it go. But their resistance to change, or, you know, whatever the reason they hold on to, stops their progression and their growth. So anyway, black coral. Let's see what the spirit animal is for black coral. We already know black coral is a very protective stone. Black coral. The dugong tiger. Oh, I love that. And then we got number 3 and 3 here. Another 33. Love that. 3, 3, 4. Light in the darkness, empowerment, confidence, spirit, ascended master contact, fear, freedom, hope, purification. Another purification. So we got 2 purification cards. And then we got hematite. And we already know hematite is a very grounding stone, a very grounding crystal, and it's very protective. If you have a hard time staying in reality, you know, not in the clouds, definitely use hematite, right, to ground your energy. It's also, you know, there's some hematite that's kind of magnetic, so I'm seeing a magnetic attraction, a magnetic connection with somebody, like coming together, a new passionate attraction, right, when we let this past go here. Okay, moving on. We've got okay, we're going to start with White Eagle. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Okay, so this goes with the feminines and the masculine, that healing of the past relationships, past pain, past hurt, right? Keepers of the light. And so we've got obstacles to overcome. So you've overcome, you have some obstacles to overcome in the sense of letting go of things, right? That's an obstacle, I think. But the hills are alive with the sound of music. So hills, I'm also seeing it as been running up that hill, be running up that building with no problem. Take some time to honor just how far you have come. Recognizing through ceremony and ritual the shift in your awareness, healing, and journey really allows you to move into a state of grace and gratitude. You have or have recently had an opportunity to heal an old family wound or pattern. It's important to connect with your family and spirit so that you can set new energy of love in place. White Eagle is bringing your ancestors through to you and allowing you to know that they are happy and well. He is sounding his sacred drum to clear your spirit. Yes, I saw drums up here, so it's connecting. It's like this. So this reading is like this. This is like a nice free flowing. And I love that he's got all these feathers for protection, and you know, he's wise, his wisdom, the Native American ancestor, and the White Eagle representing the end of a period, right? Finally having that ascension, that enlightenment. Okay, crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you just can't see yet. So have faith. And I love this card because first I see the Aurora Borealis behind her, but it looks like a dome. And I love that she looks like she's disappearing. And this is like when you have the awakening, that's how you feel. You can't see your hands. Everything feels like you died. It really does. It feels like, am I alive? Like I feel like a ghost. And so that's what that reminds me of. Crystal. Abundantia, prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receive. I love this. Look at that. Oh my God, look at it. It looks just like the purse. Look at the purse. Look at the abundance. Both pouring out. The money is pouring out. So abundance is coming. It's time for you to just be open to receive it. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So yeah, there's obstacles that you have overcome. You have overcome these obstacles. That's what I'm seeing here, because look at, they're over here on this side, like we're moved past it already. You know, you're grounding into nature. You've come from light, you know, from the darkness into the light. You're opening up. You're being receptive. Abundantia is all about receptivity and all that gold, that Christ consciousness energy. So look at, we got hills and valleys. Valley Hill, Hill Valley. Is it what is that? A salad dressing? Okay. Be open to receiving. A new windfall of money is coming. Yeah, look at this said too. Over here with the feminine, it said windfall of money was coming. You have nothing to worry about. Your new venture will be financially successful. Visualize and affirm abundance. Abundance comes to you in many ways, including extra time, support, and ideas. So, you know, she brings good fortune. Abundancia brings more than pocket money. You know, she brings big bucks. So she bestows, you know, all kinds of prosperity, including time, ideas, and other forms of support. But she brings big bucks. She doesn't bring pocket change. She brings, like, look at that cornucopia, like, woo. So I'm seeing big money coming. Big money, big money, big money. Okay. I love that. I love Abundancia. Thank you, Abundancia. I'm so grateful. So grateful for the moolah. Okay, here we go. Moving on to, we got release. Oh my God, look at release and surrender over here. So that's coming together. Wait, this goes up here. Coming together, release. Yeah, what are we gonna start with? Let me see. New beginnings. Yeah, so you gotta release. Oh, okay. I'm seeing the story here. I'm seeing it. Let's start. I'm gonna save rat for last year because I'm pretty much gonna say the same thing that I said about the rat up here. Just how precious they are. Okay, but we got release here, and we got surrender over here. So I'm seeing releasing old relationships that are no longer serving you, addictions, behavior patterns, friends that no longer serve you, ideas of the past and people, right? Gossip, things that you've heard about other people. I don't know. I'm just getting that. Release it. But look at, I see how she's protected in the little, we can see this both ways. He's ready to jump in the bubble, but she's protected. You know, he's in the red, which is the lower, living on the lower chakras, and she's in mostly white, so she's living on the higher chakras. They're two different worlds almost, right? So she can either let him into her bubble or she could stay protected. But I'm seeing the need to release those people. I don't want to say lower vibrational people. I don't like to call people lower vibrational people, but there's people that are more based in the 3D, you know, the lower chakras of money, power, wealth. Not money. Money, ego, wealth, sex. There's, you know, the lower chakras. There are people that are based in that. But she's not. She's up here, so she's protected from those type of people. Anyway, so it's talking about letting that go because a new beginning is coming, a new prosperity beginning, right? Look at that. She's got the whole world in her hands. She's got the whole wide world in her, and it looks like a bouquet, like a marriage, a new beginning. Holy cow! I'm seeing a marriage. Somebody's getting married. I don't know who it is, but somebody's getting married, and I'm seeing the big bouquet there. A new beginning in love. Right? All you gotta do is release the past. Release the control. Okay, so let's get to the little rabbit, because I know it's just about cycles and rhythms. So the little rabbit is mostly about cycles and rhythms, and it's number 7. So it's about introspection, going inward. Pay attention to natural cycles, especially lunar cycles. Look at that. That goes with the masculine's moon cycles over here. That also was saying to pay attention to the moon cycles. The full moon signifies the completion of activities and projects you have already started. The new moon is a time of creating new endeavors. The saying, go with the flow, stems from following the natural cycles of life and the everlasting rotation of the moon's influential energy. Rabbit may be signaling that your life could be easier if you learn to go with the flow. Yeah, release control, guys. Release control. There is great wisdom in recognizing when the time is right to act, withdraw, or simply wait for divine guidance. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be at this time and allow the rhythms of the earth to gently guide you. Look at the moon this evening. Is it waxing or waning? Meditate with the powerful essence of Mother Moon. Okay, now we're going to move on to and I'm also seeing the cosmic egg as well. 0 point. Okay, so we got the little, we're going to talk about the little rat real quick. I love it. It looks like it's interesting because it looks like he's a fetus. Okay, so I'm seeing a pregnant girl. I'm seeing a marriage. What in the jumping Jehoshaphat's am I seeing? Somebody's pregnant. Somebody's getting married. I'm single, so it's not me, guys. Or is it? Be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Yes. Okay, that was coming through in my last reading as well. you know, rats are highly evolved and intelligent creatures with big hearts, and they originate on Neptune. They offer to undertake a sacred mission on Earth, to consume sewage and garbage here, as well as psychic rubbish around it. This worked well until humans created so much waste and negativity that rats could no longer transmute it all. Although more rodents arrived to help, they were all in overload and overdeveloped disease. Humans started to persecute them. Now rats live in fear, so they can no longer transform and purify our debris into love. Recently, new elementals have arrived from another universe to help consume and clear waste on the land and in the water. But it's time for humans to take responsibility for the rubbish we leave. So, Rat reminds you that when you are acting with the best and noblest intentions, you may still be misunderstood. In extreme causes, you may even be persecuted. There will always be those who want to put out the light of others. But you can't, because you're divinely protected. Your guidance is to let no one diminish you. Instead, remain true to your pure purpose and hold your vision like a bright flame. Do your best at all times and only take on that which you can handle. Check internally that you are taking responsibility for those actions. Then relax and know that your life mission will eventually be recognized and you will receive your just reward. Oh yeah, look at the reward. And look at this. Look at that. Lots of rewards coming. Look at it. She's giving you the prosperity. Abadantia. Okay, so, and I love that we've got the maze, which reminds me of Westworld. If you've ever seen Westworld, it's got like the maze on the scalp. It reminds me of that. Getting out of your head. Getting out of your own head. Sometimes it's hard to get out of your own head. It's like a maze. Like, oh! All you gotta do is just sit in silence. Archangel Gabriel and Zadkiel. Okay. You are not alone. Once again, Michael Jackson coming through. You are not alone. I am here with you. Guardian Angel. Look at that beautiful white feather. And I love the Trinity. So we got the moon, the sun, and the union energy. Like this, the marriage of the sun and the moon creates the union energy. So definitely seeing a marriage of the left and the right brain is what I'm seeing here. So let's see what the wealth. Oh my gosh, more. Look at that. And it's with the bundia. Look at all that. Look at, and it's the coin. It's the Asian coin I found, guys. I keep pulling it out, but I'm gonna pull it out again. Here it is. Look at that. Wow. So money coming, guys. Money coming. Money coming. Wealth. You got a guardian angel who's going to take care of you. Look at that. Watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember, they are working hard to guide you. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them on all their lives. So this card's a reminder that you'll always help and support. So you've got guardian angels watching you in human form as well as in spirit form. So be open and receptive. Palms out. I am open to receive. I am open to receive. I am open to receive the abundance of the universe. Beautiful. Look at all those coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 coins. Number 13 here. Another 4 over here. Okay, then we got the Ace of Fire here. Oh, I love it. Passion. A lot of passion. An exciting new opportunity. A career advancement. Change your life now. So I was definitely seeing a raise of some sort, like a career advancement in the 222 reading. And here it is again. It's come through in all the 3 piles. So we've got a career advancement. Ace of Fire. Something passionate. I'm seeing like a passionate new creative idea. Like a new business or like a new something. You are not alone. Good news, a creative project, believing in yourself. An exciting new opportunity comes your way. The angels guide you to wholeheartedly embrace this new endeavor. It may seem like a challenge, but it's one you're ready for. Dazzle people with your originality and your ingenuity. A youth who's outgoing, creative, and passionate about life. Someone who enthusiastically seeks out new experiences and can make things happen. Optimistic, confident, courageous, exhilarating, busy, and mischievous. What is the fires? Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. I think is the fire one. Okay, so Ace of Fire. I love that. He's got this passionate torch lighting the way. You know, he's lighting the way. People follow. People follow the leader. Okay, we got 2 more, and I love this because we got Surrender, which was coming through in the beginning. 91. We got, so it's 10, 10. 10, 10. 91. 9 plus 1 is 10. So 10, 10 are the final closers here. Surrender. Any addictions, right? Sex addictions, drug addictions, any type of addictions, because I'm seeing the red here as an addiction, and any illusions and delusions, because I'm seeing the purple here. So to me, that's delusions and illusions from the third eye, right? So surrender anything that you thought you already knew. Surrender lower vibrational relationships that are based on those lower chakras, right? You know, if they're just based on sex, you know, jealousy and all that stuff, that's the lower vibration. And I'm seeing a spiritual rebirth, right? Burn it in the fire like the phoenix. It needs to burn in order to rise from the ashes. So surrender. And then we got over the shoulder. But also, wait, surrender. It's a completion. I'm also seeing the completion of a cycle and a new beginning. So letting that go. You're finally letting it go and you're starting over. Because that's the ending card. So over here we're thinking about letting it go. And we're like, I don't know. And then over here we're like, yes, new beginning. Look at 3 cards of new beginnings. 1, 2, 3 at the end here. So we got over the shoulder, which I always think of over the shoulder as like an angel on your shoulder. You see? Whoa, I just heard like a geese or something. That was weird. Okay, so number 10, over your shoulder. Like a honking geese or something. And there's no geese around here. So something about June. I love June. I think June also represents love and marriage. Like the angel of marriage. So definitely see marriage. What in the hoop? Anywho. Those recurring patterns in your life, throw them overboard. Whoever said those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it were full of poop. You only repeat patterns when you continue to stare at them. You get hypnotized and then act them out. Take one last look back if you must, and they say sayonara for good. Yes, sayonara, surrender, done, bye. Those old things, those old patterns, those old relationships. You keep repeating the same relationship patterns, the same things, and it's like, no, now we're done with that. We're done. We are done. We are ascending from that because look at, we got the ascension card. So, and look at, taking some time to heal. I see this person like getting a massage or something, like, oh yeah, release the tension on the muscles, please. And I'm seeing the gold. So finally taking control of their life, right? And relaxing, like, okay, I'm relaxed, I'm taken care of, money's coming in, flowing, new projects are coming in, things are happening. It's time. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yeah, so what do you love doing? I was talking about that over here. Do what you love, man. Do what you love and the universe will take care of it. And then finally, we got ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. So you've let go of this stuff over here. You're done. And now you are ascending. This new Ace of Fire passion energy, a new beginning. Phoenix rising from the ashes. Beautiful reading. Okay, guys, thank you all so much for being so patient and being here with me. And I appreciate all of you guys. Namaste, everybody.